Hey, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So today I'm going to do something different. This is a message from your person. How they feel, what they thinking. But I'm going to do it time stamped by the element. And so this is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is the air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay all the cards out. And then I'm going to go back and do the reading. So it's a little different. All right. So we have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And we're going to do two of these. Alright, and then we're going to do one of these. Hope you guys are doing well. Too many. And we're going to do one of these. You can be sure to fast forward this part if you want. I will be time stamping them, so you can just click on your sign. We're going to do one of these. And then I'm dropping it on the floor. One more shuffle. Uh-oh. And one of these, and then we'll get started. Now these may or may not resonate with you, and that's fine. That just means it's not your story, but as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. One, and one. All right, I'm gonna move these over here. And we're going to start with Libra. I hope you're doing well, Libra. You ready? All right, so the overall energy is forgiveness. Your person is wanting some forgiveness. And I feel like this is some inner forgiveness they need to do. Not necessarily asking for forgiveness from you, but they need to forgive themselves. It could be something from the past, or the way they feel, the way they've carried themselves, or something they said, but I feel like they're walking in unforgiveness, and it's from themselves. You know, they need to realize that whatever it was, the past, the present, whatever it is that they've done, they may have asked for forgiveness from the individual or the parties that was involved. But you still need to ask for forgiveness for yourself, because that can hold you back from going forward. That can hold you back from being successful and prosperous. All right, let's get these two tarot and let's see what we need to know. We have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. So that's a higher level of commitment, dating, and going out, celebration. So that's how your person feels. They see you as one that can go to the next level. They see you as someone that they can celebrate with. But I feel like whatever from the past or current, whatever it is, I feel like this is going to be a hindrance to them. That's going to hold them back. So that's something that they need to work on. All right, this is what will make the union divine according to your person, and it's awakening, and that is out here and exposing the things that are like a dark shadow of the soul, exposing the things that would be a hindrance, and that is right up under the forgiveness and forgiving themselves, being awakened to a new way of thinking, being awakened to realizing that it's more than one person in this connection, and by holding back things that is a hindrance can prevent a happy ever after, celebrating, because you're going to be stuck and you're going to be withholding that all of those insecurities and things like that to yourself. All right, so this is how they feel. They feel sadness. Yeah, so whatever it is, I feel like it's tied to the forgiveness. Maybe they've caused you some hurt, some pain, some unjust, and they know that they hurt you, and it's caused sadness for them because they have possibly jeopardized a marriage or a next level connection and celebrating. Maybe with this Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is not always third party to me, because this card is celebrating, but it could be possibly someone else was involved, and now they have to reconcile that within themselves, get to the root cause of it, the awakening, what causes you to act like that, what causes you to do that, because selfishness is what I'm hearing. Selfishness causes you to do that, but not realizing that by you being selfish, it's causing a disruption in the marriage and the connection. And so now they feel sad. They feel sadness. But even if you have forgiven them, I feel like they haven't forgiven themselves. All right, so this is the dark confessions of the soul. This is something they probably won't admit or will tell you. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. So I think that still goes back to some type of remorse. They think of you knowing what kind of connection you have, what kind of relationship, marriage, or whatever it was, and they feel like they have jeopardized it. They have caused some turmoil in it. Date night soon. They want to go on a date soon, and maybe that's to talk and to air some things out, pour their heart out, ask for your forgiveness yet again. Okay, Libra, that was you. Now let's see, Aquarius. Aquarius in the house. Okay, Aquarius. This is your overall energy. Your person is abundance. They're feeling great. They're feeling on top of the world. This abundance gives me like the 10 of Pentacles vibes, 10 of Cups vibes. They have so much to pour out. They have so much to give. Will you accept it? Will you take it? Is what I'm hearing. They want to know, will you take it? Will you accept their abundance? They have so much to give. All right, what is it they have to say? See, a cycle is ending, and then the Death card. And that is so something new can be birthed. So whatever this cycle is, Maybe it's a previous relationship. It could be a job taking all of their time. Whatever it is, they want that cycle to end completely so that they can have something new. Because when something ends, it's always making room for something new, and they feel this abundance. I feel like they get it now. So whatever they were missing the mark before, I feel like they get it now. They see the abundance, they feel the abundance, and they want to give it to you, Aquarius. All right, this is what makes them think your connection will be divine. It's grounded, being grounded. Being grounded to me is a balance. Maybe in the past or in previously, it was all work and no play. It was giving to something overly and forgetting about who's been there beside them the whole time, or forgetting about that, hey, I am in a relationship, or hey, there's one thing I'm missing from this, and that's love. So they feel that they need to be grounded. When I see this grounded, I'm feeling balanced, you know, Aquarius. All right, this is how they feel. Malicious. That's interesting. So maybe whatever was ending is something that you didn't know about. They could have been involved in something that you had no clue about, and that could have been what's causing the disconnect. They could have been involved with something or someone, and that could be exactly what's coming to the end of a cycle, because it's no longer serving them, and they are realizing that they need to have a better balance. That they have this whole person, this whole human that loves them, that wants to be with them, that desires them, and they have been given to whatever this is. And I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if you can see it, this card, the malicious, they have like pimples all over their face. That just sticks out. Or it could be a rash or something. I don't know. All right, so this is the dark confession of the soul. This is something they probably would never admit to you. Is I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in darkness before I let you see inside of me. And that coming up under the world and the death, like I said, the dark confessions is something they probably never admit, and it's how they feel. So being vulnerable, not being vulnerable, it could be what they need to put to death, so that the connection and the relationship can truly be abundant. Because I feel like there's been lacking somewhere. But whatever it is, this person, your person, Aquarius, has the revelation that this cycle, whatever it is, needs to end, and it needs to be dead, so something new can be birthed. All right, and then channeled message. I didn't know how to love you. So I think that goes right into whatever they have been given into, the malicious, taking for granted that you'll always be there. Taking for granted that you'll always be there, and just doing what they knew or what they thought was right. But they now realize there's some type of awakening, there's some type of revelation here, that the true abundance is going to be found when you share it with someone that you love, Aquarius. And that is you. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. And we have Gemini. All right. Let's see what Gemini has to say. Connection. Gemini, your person feels like this is a connection, and like a match made in heaven. You see the sun rising in the background. There's music notes all around them. Just complete bliss. Soulmate vibes. like, I'm home. This is perfect. This is how they feel with you. This is what we need to know. The King of Swords, it's someone who's analytical, someone who doesn't necessarily show their emotions. They speak the truth. They make wise decisions. And then you have the Hangman. They've been stuck, though. It's like they know that this is the connection, that this is possibly a soulmate, a higher level soulmate. They know that you are the one, that, but they know that they don't express their feelings. They feel stuck. But with this illuminating around the head, I feel like they are trying to look at it in a different perspective, because the feelings of this connection is overpowering them being stuck. All right, so this is what they think will make the connection divine. Guidance. Yeah, I'm just hearing they need a clue. They need a clue. And then with this Hangman, guidance of knowing which way to look, who to look to, because this connection is really strong, but and that being a sword, Gemini, that is the air sign, and then it's the King of Swords. So I just feel like guidance of knowing how not to be so stern or so meticulous, and it's not to change who you are, but to have this connection the way they desire, there's going to have to be some softening of the heart, and they're going to have to reach out to spirit, a trusted friend, somebody that can lead and guide them and show them, like, yeah, it's okay to speak the word, to be analytical. It's a time and a place for that. But to have this true connection, this just feels so warm and bubbly and just like perfect, like home. It has a letter here. This person's probably written out their true feelings, and we had a picnic. Like, every person desire or of a loving and caring connection, but they're gonna have to look at it different, the way they have done connections in the past, and guidance is what's going to make that union perfect to your person. All right, this is how they feel. They feel transformed. That is awesome. From the Hangman and getting guidance, they feel like they are being transformed. So maybe they have been seeking and asking their friends, an uncle or brother, or a sister, but like, what do I need to do? I feel like I'm missing the mark, because they know that this connection is different, and they know how they are. So they know that they can't necessarily come exactly how they are, but there's going to have to be some transformation. There's going to have to be a different way of thinking, or they will remain stuck. All right, so the Dark Confessions, this is something they probably would never admit, is I need to free myself from fears and doubt. I am a caged bird. Yeah, and I feel like that will keep them stuck. That will keep them thinking that they can't move forward. As a King of Swords, someone who doesn't necessarily show emotion, because you're analytical. You make decisions. You make wise decisions. Your mind is always turning, to make decisions, to be stern, and you can tend to be or feel like a caged bird, because you have a persona, so to speak, that you have to maintain. All right, and then the channel message: I believe in you. They believe in you. They believe that you can be the one that can possibly even help them with all this. They have maybe been looking for guidance from elsewhere and not even taking the time to look at their Gemini right there with them, who is willing to walk with them side by side, and you two grow together. You two can be transformed together, because that's what connections truly do. you know, a true connection. And I feel like whether it's a karmic or a soul connection, a soulful connection, you know, that connection, it's going to transform you if you allow it. There's going to be some things that you walk away from, and you're going to look at things different. You're going to have a different mindset. You're going to have a different understanding. And it's because the two of you sparred off of each other. Okay, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, that's what I have for you. These cards are spoken.